In a landscape where popular IPs, franchises, and remakes are dominating the film landscape, people often despair at the lack of original films making their way to cinemas. Well, here comes Sinners, a film from Ryan Coogler, that increasingly rare breed of commercial writer and director. A man whose filmography, aside from the misstep that was Wakanda Forever, is near impeccable. So, will Sinners be the perfect antidote to a Minecraft movie and other films like it? And is it worth your time and money at the cinema this weekend? Join me in this quick, right out of the theatre review to find out, and subscribe for more reviews. Set in 1932 Clarkstown, Mississippi, Sammy is a preacher's son who has a gift of playing and singing the blues. He dreams of escaping his hometown with nothing but his guitar on his back. His two older cousins, twin brothers nicknamed Smoke and Stack, are back in town and are both played by Michael B. Jordan. They are trying to leave their troubled lives behind and return to their hometown of Clarkstown after 7 years. Sammy becomes wrapped up in the opening of their new club, but not everyone in town is happy to see the return of the Smokestack twins, their names long remembered in infamy after they left. Rekindling old relationships and starting new ones, the grand opening of their newly acquired club Duke serves as the film's focal point in the second half. But once the music starts playing, you never know who might be listening and who exactly is waiting to be invited in. Sinners is a film with a lot going on and a lot on its mind. For the most part, it balances its thematic and story elements well. It's technically incredibly impressive work, and you can see every dime of its budget spent on screen with the camera work, cinematography, sets, and costumes. All of it serves to immerse you fully into 1932 Mississippi. Though I didn't see it in IMAX, I can see where certain scenes may be enhanced by its format, as much of it was shot on IMAX film cameras. It's hard to talk about Sinners without giving away what the film ends up turning into. There are hints of it in the first trailer, which was the only bit of marketing I saw actually before watching, but more recent trailers have been more overt. My recommendation is to go into this film as blind as possible, and you will have much more fun with the twists and turns of where this thrilling film takes you. But the real standout here, apart from the central performances of Michael B. Jordan ×2 and Miles Catton as Sammy the Preacher Boy, is the music. Music serves as one of the film's central themes, and its opening talks of the legend of those who can play music that's so truthful it breaks down the veil between the living and the dead, bringing both joy and healing to those who hear it. But it can also invite evil to your doorstep, as it too is entranced by its power. Ludwig Göransson has become quite the name in film soundtrack space, and he does an excellent job here, weaving blues, country, and other styles I won't spoil here into a more intimate score than his more recent bombastic work with Christopher Nolan. One of the most memorable moments in the film masterfully weaves multiple genres of music together as the camera swirls round in a dazzling wanna. This is the soundtrack to beat this year. The music truly enhances the film, particularly in its blues-infused intimate moments, mirroring what feels like a personal story from a singular vision in Ryan Coogler, despite its dip into more established tropes and genre later on. This is original filmmaking done at the highest possible level, but Sinners is not without its flaws. Pacing isn't all it could be, and at 2 hours and 20 minutes you do start to feel the runtime, particularly in the first half as things are set up. However, once we get to the club's opening night, the film really starts moving, and that's where I became engrossed in the drama, intrigue, twists, and brutal action. So much so, I struggled to remember to take notes. Sinners is a bold, personal, original story with a lot to say about history, race, life, death, family, community, and music. It's a beautifully shot and crafted film, with a second half in particular worthy of a trip to the big screen. It plays and puts a unique and creative spin on a genre with very entertaining, thrilling, and bloody results. Check it out if you're a fan of original genre storytelling, and vote with your wallets if you want to see more films like this get made and less from established franchises like a Minecraft movie. I'll conclude with my favourite quote from the film. If you keep dancing with the devil, one day he's gonna follow you home. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more reviews. I'll see you in the next video.